Hi, I'm Brandy from BL Costner's book blog, and I'm doing some reviews of my favorite books. So this is going back a bit. You can find this archived on my blog if you would rather read it. Today I'm reviewing The Light of Asteria, Kailmeyra's Last Hope. It's by Elizabeth Isaacs, and she is such a sweetie. I've gotten to know her through Twitter, and she's just awesome to match this amazing story that she's written. So I'm going to read the description. It says, if Nora Johnson hadn't been on campus that day, she would have never known her true destiny. Helping her friends move into the dorm that she wanted to call home, Nora accidentally collides with a mysterious stranger, Gavin Frey. His first touch sends flames through her heart. The world seems different. Something within her has changed. Nora tries to resume her mundane life, but she's now consumed with the one whose very presence ignited her soul, the one with eyes of emerald. Nora soon learns that an energy buried deep within has been unleashed. She now wields unimaginable power and has become Gavin's source, his strength. Her newfound joy is shaken when she discovers that Gavin is not who he appears to be, and she's been thrust in the middle of a war of mythical proportions. Negativity has allowed all things evil to flourish, and the earth is under siege. The fate of creation hinges on power within her heart. Will she be strong enough to survive? A gripping tale of unbounded love and ancient power, The Light of Asteria will take you on an epic adventure filled with war, treachery, and demons, as well as unimaginable delights. So like I said, this is one of my favorite books ever, and I think that it's awesome because Elizabeth wrote this for her daughter and then ended up getting published. She wrote it just to show her daughter what true love is, and it does an amazing job of this. I'm just going to read my review now. I think that everyone should pick up a copy of this novel and read it and poke Elizabeth to write and get the next one released sooner. As I found out, she is working very hard on it, and hopefully it'll be out sometime this fall, from my understanding. Elizabeth's written a truly lyrical novel. The words flow on the page and the pacing is wonderful. It also keeps me guessing. It feeds me just enough information at a time, enough to keep me hungry for more and flipping through the pages. It provoked so many emotions for me. It made me laugh, it made me cry, made me feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. In this we find another kind of love at first sight and touch, but it has a paranormal element, and they both have these gifts, and their gifts are amplified when it comes to one another. So it really has good reasons why they feel so strongly about one another. I like that Nora and Gavin's relationship is really pure, and it's different in a very good way. I love how their interactions are written. Their interactions, whether it be their actions towards one another or just their conversations, it all just kept me captivated. The love that Nora and Gavin have and developed is something that I hope that my daughter, like Elizabeth, will find one day. It just makes me ache for the purity and the strength of their love, even through the trials and everything that comes at them throughout this whole book. The characters are beautifully conveyed. Nora's a great protagonist. She narrates beautifully, and she's very easy to relate to. Her strength, love, and ability to understand and forgive all make her so lovely, and makes me just want to be her friend or be her. Gavin's a heartthrob, and he's on my top 10 literary crushes. And I've read a lot of books, let me tell you, and he's not a bad boy. He communicates with her, and he's very emotionally real. He helps Nora to learn that she's valuable for who she is, and it's not based on what she does or it's a beautiful message in their relationship to one another. It's a wonderful message, and I wish that all women could learn this and have someone so awesome to teach it to them. They build one another up and help to highlight the best in each other, and they encourage one another, the bettering of each other too. And I just think that it's so positive to read something like this, especially in all the dysfunctional relationships that we see around in our real lives and in books too. It's just so refreshing. As far as secondary characters in this book, they were all amazing. Rena's wonderful addition. She's funny, and she's the type of best friend that I totally wish that I had. Edna's a pleasant surprise. She's a very strong presence in Nora's life, whereas many YA novels have conveniently absent parents. She's there for her, and she gives her advice, and she's just really present, and she the way that she cares for Nora and how she took her in um, is awesome, and I love seeing their relationship played out and the sacrifices that they'll make for another. Um, Elizabeth writes so well that her fantasy world just seems so real to me, and the characters feel alive to me. I feel like I was taking part in this story, and I just never wanted it to end. I also love her message that even though there's a bit of dark in us all, it's really about how we choose to respond to things and how we can love and live and overcome and let the light in us shine through. Um, I really appreciate that fighting the darkness is a constant struggle, as it is in real life. But the struggle itself doesn't make you bad. The fight only helps make you stronger. You can learn from it, and you don't have to be embarrassed of it. You just have to let the light in you just shine through and win out. Um, this story has it all. And it's an amazing love story. It has awesome friendship. The moral that love prevails, good versus evil. It has magic. It has mystery. I've been thinking about this ever since I put it down. I feel like I'm blessed to, have this signed copy from Elizabeth, and that I've gotten a chance to get to know her, and as a person and as an author, and that I've gotten to know her characters. I recommend this to anyone and everyone. So, what are you waiting on? Go get your copy of the book now. Alright, signing off.